Kevin Chappell had 6 runner-up finishes in his career, but had never won on the PGA Tour. That is until Sunday at the Valero Texas Open, a final round, 68. Chappell wins in Texas. TPC San Antonio. Chappell came in, as we said, with that one-shot lead. We picked things up at 10, the par 4.
Yeah, he's played the par 5, or back 9, excuse me, very well. He's just solid the whole front 9, just with a hiccup at the 5th hole, 3-putt. But what a good iron shot in here.
Second in the field in strokes gained tee to green this week, and that's an example why as the lead grows to 2. Meanwhile, Brooks Koepka, who got off to a great start, Koepka now at the 12th.
Yeah, hitting it great all day, making some putts. Has a wedge here into the short 12th. Sticks it in there about 6 feet.
Now, Koepka played his first 8 holes of the final round at 5 under, so he immediately put some pressure on Chappell.
Well, we're watching Colt and I, and Colt's good friends with Kevin, and with this shot came in here, I thought Colt was going to jump out of his seat. Actually, he did jump out of his seat. He scared me there for a second, but what an incredible shot he hits in here.
Colt, what's that vertical exactly?
A little higher than Phil's.
Okay. Chappell now a chance for eagle. Question all season. Really, the thing that's held him back from winning has been the putter. This for eagle.
Well, just, he hit a pretty decent putt there. Just played a little bit too much break. But, I loved his attitude all day. It's really had the same attitude all year long.
Meanwhile, Tony Finau trying to make a charge at 16.
Yeah, he's in the mix again. Hit a great iron shot into 16. Puts it right in the middle. Man, this guy can go.
Second top 5 finish in his last 4 starts. He's very, very close. Meanwhile, Chappell, some problems at 15.
Yeah, he missed a mid-iron or short iron shot into here left here. Not his best bunker play there. Had plenty of green to work with. Came out a little bit heavy.
He makes bogey there, falls to 11 under. The lead is 1. Meanwhile, Koepka at 17. Talk about a golden opportunity.
Yeah, he drove it pin high just right of the green. Just tugged it a hair. Very big miss there for Brooks.
He will be thinking about that one. He remains at 10 under. Koepka now to 18. The par 5 lays up this from 88 yards.
Yeah, very interesting. Walked all the way up to the green to check out where the hole location was up on that shelf, and looks like that paid off nicely.
Yeah, that was the right decision, Jim.
I know. We doubted it.
3 feet makes that 7 under 65. He's 11 under, tied for the lead. Meanwhile, Finau 1 back. He's got issues at the 18th.
Yeah, stressful situation after a bad drive, but hit a great second to advance as far as he did.
He had needles in his fingers, though, from those cactus. He was trying to take them out of his pants, but you could see they also stuck in his finger. You wonder if that might have had something to do with this.
I don't know, but he's going to have needles in places he didn't think when you get it in there. But you take a look at this shot right here. What the heck?
Not even close. From 182 into the water, makes bogey. 3 under 69, he finishes at 9 under. So it's a 2-horse race. Chappell could end it right here. This for eagle at 7. What?
Yeah, I think he wrong decision here, but I understand with the nerves and everything, he would rather putt it than chip it, but just not good execution there.
You had to be thinking, are you going to do this again, Kevin Chappell? Another 54-hole lead or co-lead? Meanwhile, Koepka looks pretty calm watching the clubhouse. So it's Chappell now at 18, tied with Koepka. Like Koepka, lays up to 88 yards and then does this.
Well, I love the rhythm right here, and you kind of think of your wedge shots in a form of a clock. And just perfect shot in here, and leaves himself about 8 feet for birdie.
So not quite as close as Koepka, but nonetheless, what an angle to watch this, Colt.
Yeah, I mean, this is what you dream for. This is what you practice for. And, man, what a reaction. What a way to win.
Projected to move inside the top 25 in the world, Kevin Chappell. You are a winner on the PGA Tour. Great celebration. And is there a better way to do it than to birdie 18?
No, exactly.
Pretty good stuff. So you take a look at the leaderboard. In the end, it was a 2-horse race. Koepka with the birdie at 18, pulling even with Chappell, but Chappell steps up. Both guys do, really. Great approaches at 18, and it's Chappell making the putt when he needed it most. Good for the one-shot win, and now a winner on the PGA Tour. Our winner.
I mean, his putters kind of always let him down, but like Jim said earlier today, if he putts, he's one of those guys, if he putts average, he's going to be in the mix. And, I mean, he's as good a ball striker as there is.
Well, projected Jim.
Must-see moments. Sponsored by Mirbetrick Mirbegron.
Kevin Chappell at 18 for birdie. You get the idea. You've seen this before. Like last year, Charlie Hoffman, almost the identical putt. Rate the celebration, Colt.
I got to go with my man Kevin Chappell. And for his first win, look at him. He's so excited. That's awesome. And Charlie needs to put his hat back on.
Still to come, much more from Kevin Chappell. We'll go inside the newsroom and find out his thoughts after getting that elusive first win on the PGA Tour. Kevin Chappell has been really good for a long time, but unable to ultimately get to hold that trophy. That is until Sunday when he wins the Valero Texas Open. And Chappell had been close a lot. Look at this. Most top 3 finishes the last 2 seasons on the PGA Tour. How about the names that Kevin Chappell is with? Dustin Johnson, Justin Thomas, Jordan Spieth, and Hideki Matsuyama. We're certainly talking about 4 of the top players in the entire world. Kevin Chappell now joins that group. Met the media, was asked about